Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Let's Play with Weng. I'm your host, SlickWeng, and I have a couple little things that I want to get done today. Let me show you a little bit of what we've done. I got this operational, okay? So that's rocking and rolling. Eventually I'll swap these out and put fertilized dirt. I just haven't had a zombie farm, so I don't really care to just go out and grind, so we did a whole bunch of mining with our little minions. They're great. This is now our primary source of power. And the main reason for that, I found that they just really weren't doing much for me. Our machines were running out of power frequently. And I think it's just they don't drop enough gunpowder and sugar. So I need more power. So what I've done, I went ahead and I moved our spawners over here, and I got this nice little pretty looking thing. We got wires. This is all, I should have cleaned up the house before you came over, but yeah, you guys are helping me put it together, so it is what it is. So we've got our witch spawners over here, and then over here we have another spawn chamber, and I'll show you guys our plans for this in a moment. Now let's button this up real quick, okay? So we've got our grinder over here, alright, and our fluid duct runs over to that little section right there, and I'll show you what that's for in a minute. Now I believe if I put an item duct there, I believe it'll bypass the whole I need to shoot out the back thing. Let's give you a little whack. Boom. And we'll just come on around here. And, yeah. You know what? Let's just go ahead for now. For now. It won't be like this forever. Where's our pick? Silky smooth. Let's just go ahead and... So much stuff, man. So much stuff today. Let's just go ahead and set it up so it's coming right into this little guy. Yeah, we have a mess. A total mess. Let's grab you guys out of there and you. Okay, that's fine. Okay, good. Alright. Be all day. Okay, so that right there should be operational. Yeah, let's go get a piece of glass. I was thinking, well, we could just leave that open in case I need to get back in there, but I couldn't really think of a situation where I would need to get back in there. Now, the second part of this little jobby, I'm going to get some carpenter's levers, okay? These are really cool. If you haven't seen them before, we come over here, I'm going to put you right here. They work... Operationally, they work just like any other lever, but let's say, see how it's all like wood and stuff? Let's grab this little guy and let's get you. Okay, how about that? Bonk. So now it has the texture of that block. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, now I left the wires. Where did I leave the wires? So lever, we flip it on and it'll power this block. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bring our wire on up over here. Go into bat mode. Bonk. And up. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Are we out of wire? We are out of wire. Okay. It's all good. It's all good, player. Because I went ahead and planned for this situation. You're really making me do it in the middle, aren't you? Boom. Okay. That should be enough. Okay, so we come on over here. The nice thing about this wire is it carries a redstone signal further than regular old redstone, okay? So we have our switch right here that runs over to the inverted lamps. Now the inverted lamps, what the inverted part means is that they are by default on, and when given a redstone signal, they turn off. So, dunk. There we go. Let's make sure our grinder's killing them. Awesome. Okay. Let's turn that off. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I like the inverted ones because light switches, when you flip them up, lights turn on, right? Right. All right. Now, this still needs a whole lot of dressing, but here is what we are going to do. Look at that. Okay. So, boom. And then we'll have a whole nother bank, and these will get upgraded from the reinforced all the way up to the Enderium tank, I think that's what it is. Resonant tank. Okay, where you use the Enderium ingots. And I just wanted to get this going so we would have a good supply of ender pearls, because right now we don't have that. Alright, now we're going to give this little guy a quick little whack. Alright, so that duct is running along here and goes right there. Well, Wang, what's going to go here, you might be asking? Oh, you'll see. You'll see. Yes, I did. Took a little bit of running around. I had to go find emeralds, which actually what I ended up doing is just going to the village and finding somebody who didn't have a ridiculous trade. So it ended up being 10 cooked fish. So, did that. Alright, so auto a spawner. Auto a spawner. Okay. Now we take our little auto spawner here. Bonk. And you know filling with juice. Why you no filling with juice? Oh, because I need a pneumatic servo, huh? Could put a pneumatic servo right here, huh? That sound good? Okay, man. That sound good. Okay. Sorry, brief interruption. Had a puppy come in and yeah. Alright. Boom. 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 Ignored. Okay. Out. Are you pumping? Why are you not pumping? What are you doing? Why are you not? What's the problem? What's the problem is? You're in output mode. I don't understand. Maybe if I just break you? Let's just try that again. Okay, now you flow. Alright, well, it's just, a little glitchiness. That's all it is. Okay, so we have mob essence flowing from there, going to build up a huge reservoir over there. And the reason I'm doing these and not the open blocks tanks, see these little guys? I think these only hold 16 buckets, whereas this little guy maxes out at 64 buckets, so just a buttload of essence. I don't ever want to have to worry about it. Now, one other thing, you might see this other hole, and yes, I need to put little covers and stuff. Show you guys what that is going to be. Let's come on up here. One thing that when I was watching Gliss's video, where I guess Generic B had kind of yelled at him because he had all kinds of crazy machines and stuff going, and he had like AFK'd and the grinder broke, but the auto spawner was still spawning away, and just absolutely destroyed the server. I want to avoid that happening. And yes, this is a single player world, and we can do all kinds of stuff, but part of what I want to do on here is help teach you guys how to do some stuff, so that way if you do find yourself on a server, you won't have to have that embarrassing moment where it's like, ooh, I crashed it. And on top of that, I like to be able to be sloppy. Sometimes you just really want to be sloppy. Okay, I don't think I got enough saplings. Did I? Okay. What we're making right here. Oops. I need to go all the way like that. Alright, I'm gonna need some more of that anyway. Okay, nope, definitely didn't make enough. But that's okay. This will be enough for this little quick project here. Sticks. 4 sticks. That's perfect. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, our lamps. Voila. That's how you make lamps. Illumar, I didn't exactly talk you guys through it. I'm kind of thinking if you're doing this, you've got any eye. Shouldn't really need to explain a whole heck of a lot. Okay? Boom. 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 Voila. We lit it up. Alright. Now, next thing for that little hole. Good. I didn't start doing it. Okay. We are going to make a mob counter. Now, this little guy, it's okay. Relatively expensive because you got 2 of these electrum gears times 2, so a total of 4 electrum gears. So, little spendy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we have to make these I can't believe I just did that bad of math. Yep, that's your old buddy Wang there, guys. 4. I'm making like 6 of these things. Don't worry. Pfft, lordy. Okay. So machine frame. Voila. Comparator. Chingus. Move the chinguses down. Okay. Little plastic across the top. Multimeter. Voila. Mob a counter. Now, the test here, which I don't know, I probably should have tested this before coming in here, because I want to use the red alloy wire, okay? If I come over like this, okay, here's what I want to be able to do. Actually, no. Can I? No, I don't have a cool little thing like that. Maybe with the, Okay, here's what we're going to do. Is that what we're going to do? Okay, I'm going to do a little something. For the sake of looks, okay, what I want. This little guy emits a redstone signal, and it increases the redstone signal by 1 for every mob that it detects within a 5 by 5 by 5 area. So like if I'm standing right here right now, it's emitting a redstone signal of 1 out the back. You'll just have to trust me on that. I'll show you my proof here in a little bit, but well, maybe I'll show you proof. I don't know. You might just have to take my word. So that's what it does. Now what I want to do is I want to take that redstone signal and make it so, like, let's say we get 4 mobs in here. That should be plenty, because that means our grinder's not doing something, okay? And the time that it takes this thing to pop out 4, this should be killing. So we're going to pull the redstone signal off of there, and what we are going to do is out of, whoops, wrong hole, out of this spot right here, we're going to bring over a redstone wire. Okay? Boom. Right there. And we're going to go and pull signal, and that will turn this guy off. Okay? So, no matter what, if we have, let's say, for whatever reason, our power supply glitches again, and this little guy just isn't getting power and he's not killing, or I left it on, went around all over the place for way too long, and our chest filled up of all the drops, it'll turn off, and we'll just have the few mobs that are left in there to have to really deal with. And that's really what we want to do. There's a little safety backup. It never hurts. So let me do a quick little off-camera building, and I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Did a little bit of off-camera running around. Filled up my inventory again. Let's put you there and you, and just so much junk. Okay. What we have crafted here, are these. Let's actually do here and a hill and a hill. Okay. We crafted these framed insulated wires. I did magenta just because I really like the way that they look. And you make this little guy by doing the ingots and wool on both sides. If you've been watching this regularly, you probably already saw me do some of that and royally screw it up. Now, one of the next things that we want to make. Oh, I have it. Okay. We are going to get into some wireless redstone. Okay, and this is all from, I think it's Tinker's Mechworks, I believe. Whoops. Okay, so what we have, signal bus, signal terminal. Signal terminal requires signal bus, so that's the first thing we're going to make. So we need slabs, and they don't really care what kind of slabs. So let's grab a few of these, okay? Boom, boom, slabby, slabby, slabs, okay? And fill that in across there. We got ourselves, you know what, we should probably make a few more. Let's do this, just because I know I'm going to use them. Alright, all of you, oh, thank you very much. Okay, now the next thing, this little guy requires 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. We need 2 because anytime we're going to do wireless redstone, you need a signal terminal to pull redstone signal out of really anything. Okay, now let's come over here. 2 little bits of glass. Definitely going to get that inventory organized. Alright. Okay. So we have that. We have that. Well, how do we do the wireless redstone? Well, you need to get yourself a stone stick. Surround it in this wire. And we are going to load this bad boy up. You see that durability bar down there filling up? That basically just says how much of this wire you have on it. We don't need a ton. Eventually I'll fill it up, but I'll do that later. Okay, so what we are going to do, we have our mob counter here, right? And we are going to put a signal terminal right here, okay? So this little guy will pull whatever redstone signal out of here. And he will take it, and let's just... yeah... let's put signal bus. Let's just put it right there. Why not? Okay. What you have to do, you have to go from signal terminal. So you take your spool of wire, you right click on the red part. Don't right click on the colored part. You'll go through, because you can have different circuits. So you can make this like red, blue, you know, all 16 colors. So you can have a whole lot of redstone going on, make some complicated stuff. Okay, so you take that, and then you go over here to the signal bus. You'll know you've done it correctly, whereas if you're holding this spool of wire, you're going to see a red line. Only see it when you've got that, okay? Now, the next thing we are going to do, let's shift gears momentarily, and let's put these little guys up, okay? And we're going to put you right there. Okay, this might backfire on me just because I really don't know. I don't know what the loss is on this stuff. I could go look it up, but hey, it's more fun. Let's just try it. Okay. Now let's remember where we did it. In the center, I believe it's that high. Yes, bingo. Okay. Now we're going to go from this signal terminal to this signal bus. Boom. There you go. Ha 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 ha. Zombie Pigman. Now, you might be wondering, but Mr. Wang, why can't you go through the hole? That might be what you're wondering right now. In there. Thank you. Why would you want zombie pigmen? Well, I'm glad you asked, little Johnny. Can I not put... I can't put single-use ones in there. That's incredible. Oh, are you serious? Well, you know what? That's okay. Not really okay, actually. Not okay at all. I didn't want that to happen. Butchered! Where did our items go? Our items just got spit out the back. Zombie pigmen drop gold. So we would have a zombie flesh / gold farm. And they actually drop even more gold because when they drop their swords, all you have to do is get their swords, just keep combining them together until you have a full durability one. And then you just throw that in our smeltery up there. Boom, 2 ingots, piece of cake. Okay. Let me put a little bit more stuff together. There's a reason I have 2 lights right here next to this. So let me finish putting that together, and I'll be right back. Alright, back in action. It actually took quite a while longer than I had actually expected to get this thing to where I wanted. I'll show you guys something pretty cool. Check this out. When you're doing your mob farms, right, and you want this thing to just, I want to throw away all the necromancy stuff because I just get clogged. Normally this is set on use metadata. Well, we do ignore metadata, and we just put in 1 piece from there. Okay, so you see right there, it says muscle 6514 and then a :2. Well, that :2 will now get ignored by this. So like if you look over here with the way a lot of these mobs work, 6514 :3. So now what it's going to do is it's just going to look at 6514. That's the only thing it's going to look at. So I don't have to sit there and get one of each necromancy thing and go through that process. I just get one and I'm good to go. It's great for things like wood when you're doing your filters and all that. So anywho, check this out. What we have set up here, I had to make a couple little changes, and one change is going to be probably installing a frickin' door, because this is you know what, Mr. Glass, how you like me now? Okay, I turned this thing back on so we'd be rocking and rolling, flipping through here. What I had to do here is I had to run this wire this way. I could have gone full wireless, but I just not really in the mood, and I wanted to do the red ally wire. Because what was happening, this little guy would emit a redstone signal to here, so when this was running here, it would go all the way back. But check it out. So this right here, this button, that's our kill switch. Kill switch, engage. So when those red lights are on, I cannot seem to get through a 1 opening ever. Boom. Not even idling. Okay, so our grinder is off. So that's perfect for like if I wanted to say spawn a bunch of villagers. I don't necessarily need the grinder on. Well, that's probably a bad example because I don't think it'll grind villagers anyway. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Switch is off. It's going to kill. Switch is on, it won't kill. Okay? Now, this switch over here just switches our auto spawner manually. Okay? So we can manually flip this. So like, let's say I had it right here and I came in and say I put in some crazy dangerous, mob or whatever, I would still be safe. Now, let's come over here and we have our zombie pigman. Actually, let's flip you here. Put our zombie pigman right there. Okay? And this will start spawning as soon as we turn it on. Now, boom. Okay? Redstone signal goes off. We're off here. And ominous music, perfect timing. There it goes. Just took a minute. Okay. We've got 2. We've got 3. We've got 3. Whoops. It's not what I wanted to demonstrate. Okay. rocking? You're rocking. Boom. Boom. 2, 3. Oh, but look, it stopped. So what's going on? How'd you get out here? Uh-oh. That's right, I just did that. I killed your boy, dog. I killed your boy. Okay, might need to fix a little bit of that if these guys are getting out. But anyway, check it out. They're mad as hell. So 3, and then our mob counter over here is emitting a redstone signal through this over to here, which is powering this block. I should have made the wire debugger, but it is what it is. Okay, so we have enough power going through there so that this little guy, woo, you hit hard. Guess what? Get killed. Get killed. Go ahead. There it goes. Okay. So I flipped this thing on manually, but this little guy will emit enough redstone signal to come over here and tell this, hey, we're full. We're full. So that is awesome. This thing is running like a champ. A little bit of fine tuning I think I want to do. I was kind of looking through, and maybe I don't want 3, maybe I want 4 to be the max. I kind of think I might be able to do like a buffer gate, maybe. I feel like there's got to be something in here that will reduce a redstone signal. I kind of feel like there should be something somewhere. Okay, but I'll worry about that later. Maybe I move the block back, or I don't know. But that's pretty much how that works. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Especially if you guys end up making something like this and use my cool design. So, mob counters, they are awesome. Totally awesome. So is wireless redstone. Anyway, long sign off. Thank you guys very, very much, and we'll see you in the next episode.